How we doing out there, everybody? How y'all doing? See if we get anybody in here. Well, y'all know I said I was going to do live this morning, and I didn't get to do it, so I figured I'd jump on here now while I'm out here cooking some chicken. While we cook us up some chicken. See if anybody comes in. Oh, pretty warm today, y'all. Pretty warm it was. Hope y'all get to see that okay. See, I hate that, y'all. I hate that. I want my screen to be turned. I don't know why it won't do it. I gotta figure out why it won't do that. Let me figure out something here. I don't know why I won't do it, y'all. Hey, y'all, how y'all doing out there? All right, y'all, come on in. Appreciate having everybody in here. Sitting out here by my grill. Gonna cook me some chicken. Buddy of mine got me to try something, y'all. Cook me some chicken. Buddy of mine got me to try something, y'all. Danielle Poindexter, thank you. Hello, how are you? Danielle Poindexter, thank you. Hello, CLT Eli Wan, how you doing? Samuel Gomez, how you doing today? CLT Eli Wan, how you doing? Just enjoying us a nice evening here in the mountains of western North Carolina. No, I take it to the shop Monday morning. I got a shop in town. Found a place who's going to do it for me. Y'all want to look see what I got going here? Let's go check this out. I'm not a chicken fan, but a buddy of mine told me to try this one time, and after I've tried it, I've loved it. Boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Like I said, I'm not a chicken guy, but he told me to try it one time, and it did. And you barbecue them, and boy, they off the chain. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for the likes. Yeah, y'all, don't none of y'all join my members only stuff yet. I didn't know I couldn't change the prices. I just threw some stuff in there trying to get it up, and it was a long time ago. So I got to wait for a year, and then we're going to bring them prices way down. So nobody join that. My wife likes bone in. Well, we had a few bunch dropped out, but that's all right. I'll stay here and talk to everybody who wants to stay. We can walk down by the creek while I'm cooking, because I'm going to have about About an hour and 15 minutes. No, a buddy of mine told me, and I tried it one time. Like I said, I'm not a chicken guy, but I can deal with the barbecue. And barbecued them, and makes one of the best sandwiches you ever had. I believe we could get Chick-fil-A to run for their money. I hate it. I got to do vertical. I try to do it the other way, and it drives me crazy. I'm not this tech guy. So how was everybody Saturday? I worked mine. Y'all will see a video come out where I finished something up. I've never really looked for chicken halves. The only reason we get what we get is we happen to be in the grocery store or something and they'll have it on sale. Because I'm out here at my little cook shack. It's behind us there. When I went to that grill, that's our cook shack. And I got a refrigerator with a freezer and I also got a little upright freezer out there. My wife's in the house watching TV. She don't deal with the bugs too good. She don't like them. Don't bother me. We all grew up in Florida, so I don't know why that she lets the bugs bother her. They don't bother us. We are having a barbecue. Here, let me show you. Got the old grill right there going. That's the cook shack I was telling y'all about. That's my little upright freezer. I don't know if you can see back on in there. That's my refrigerator and freezer. See, and that's a little porch we got. You can sit out there on. Creek over. Got a bunch of limbs I got to burn up. See all that trash pile there? That was when we had that storm the other night. It piled everything up. Well, one of y'all, if you're in there today, I don't know if you are, if you watch it later, asked me if I'll do a neighborhood drive. We are. I'll dig out the golf cart tomorrow after we come back from church and eat. And we'll take a ride back down in there. I'll take you down toward one of my buddy's house. He got a pretty place. There's a hill that y'all see back there. That's actually part of it's national forest, and then my buddy's kinfolks, I think it's some of his cousins, got a house down at the road at the top of that. They told me anytime I get ready, I was more than welcome to go back there and walk through there. He just told me not to, don't go unprepared if you know what I'm talking about, because he said there's a lot of snakes around here. I've only seen a couple since we've been here, and we've been here off and on for 27 years now. What they got a lot here is they got timber rattlers, copperheads, because I know I've seen them. I don't know about moccasin or regular rattlesnake. I haven't seen no regular rattlesnakes. I've seen timber snakes. If you came down here, I'll get chicken and Cheetos marinade for a meet and greet. No, that ain't Cheetos. That's a coffee rub we like that we got on there. Love that. Only if you bring in the Cheetos, because I have no Cheetos. Well, y'all, I guess we've been blessed this year. It really only got hot these last 2 weeks so far. I was amazed. July went by and it wasn't that hot. But now for the last couple of weeks, dude, it's been a scorcher around here. I believe I could cook eggs out there on my driveway, and it's gravel. Well, DebCat23, won't you load up and come have a stay with us? Come have a stay. We'll have a barbecue. We got the creek right over there. We got Fire Creek right around the corner. We can go trout fishing, hiking, biking, all kind of great things around here. All right, I'm guessing boring everybody, but hey, I appreciate everybody's hanging out with me. What would y'all like to discuss today? Oh, the garden's terrible. Everybody up here's garden's terrible. Bugs ate up my greens. My tomatoes didn't produce, but I done heard everybody's had a problem up here with tomatoes. My green beans were kind of goofy. But we did buy some dirt from Walmart that supposedly got some weed killer or something in it, and it might be what made our garden go south. We did get a mess of green beans. We got lucky and got them. There's a few tomatoes out there. And I got some little cucumbers about that big that are coming on. So we're trying to make them. Yeah, I know it's hard. I have to work. I did it for a lot of years. Mine was real terrible. I had to load up and leave home every Sunday. Get in the road for about 6, 7 hours one way, 8 hours. And then go work like a Hebrew slave. But normally I come home on Thursdays. Sometimes they tell us we got to work long hitch or whatever, we do it. But I did like my job. I didn't mind it. I loved my job. I'm thinking the YouTube thing and Airbnb don't work out for us, I can go back to building power lines. I got a good skill set. I did it for about 25 years for the same company. I didn't do like a lot of young guys that work with us. They always changing shirts, we call it. I stayed with the one company just so I could make the money and stay up there. Make good money with them. It afforded me to retire a little bit early. I was hoping these Airbnb things would go off good and I wouldn't have to do it. I ain't got to make a lot, just enough to get by. Pay my bills, a little bit to eat, and I'm good. Do school plus work and love your job at the coffee shop. How's the Airbnb? And we ain't had a lot of business this year. I guess everybody's just afraid of spending money because of the way the economy's been going up and down. Oh, it is peaceful. It's wonderful. Hang on, I'll show you what the best part about it is. Let's walk down here. I don't know if y'all will be able to hear it because there's a mic on my phone. I don't have my other mic with me. I ain't seen fish. That's what makes it peaceful. It's my back property line. And it goes way on down there. There's a church down the road on the left-hand side. We own up to the edge of their parking lot. And it goes way that way. There's a tiny house there, but it goes on down. There's two more. Y'all will see it. That's the one I did was going to go solar. I got one down there I want to take solar. There's the porch of the cook shack. I'm going to put a TV up there above the door so I can sit out here and watch football. Love college football. Last time I looked, it around 22 days till college football. Oh, you talk about very peaceful and beautiful? Go up there on the porch of the Trevor. Oh man, I can go up there and sit down and fall asleep from hearing that water running past. Oh goodness. I'm trying to figure out how I can do something one time, but I gotta be careful how I do it because I don't want to get in trouble. Hey, right over in Blue Ridge, Georgia, they got the Bigfoot experience. If you want to go look for him, I'm telling you, he's one of the best hide and seek players I've ever seen in my life. Because I ain't found him yet. Yeah, I don't know how many of y'all watched my other one when I had that little storm. I lost a pine tree up there. We lost a bunch of trees up there on that ridge, but that's not my dirt. Can't say nothing about that. Like I said, part of this is a national forest and part belongs to somebody else. That's what we love about it. Can't nobody build on top of us. Can't build in my backyard. So So Debcat 23, where are you from? Yeah, I know. I'm sorry about it. I was going to do one this morning, but I got tied up working on something and I wanted to get it done. And I forgot, really. So I figured I'd jump on here while I'm out here cooking. Yeah, that big pine. That's what they call a white pine. That one's kind of on me. We left them there because we're used to Florida pines, which are yellow pines, and they got a huge taproot. Well, these don't. These grow like old water oaks in Florida. They grow right on top of the ground pretty much. And it just, the wind blew it over. I'm just thankful it missed everything. It couldn't have fell better if it tried. Yeah, I started about 10 o'clock this morning and jumped on something and got it done. I finished it up about 5:30. So then I went in and washed up a little bit. Got the chicken going. Got it prepared. Throwed it on the old Green Mountain Grill. I used to have a Traeger. It was a baby one. It started acting up. And then I ended up with the Green Mountain Grill. It was my father-in-law, my late father-in-law. My brother-in-law said, "You want it?" And I said, "Sure." So I loaded it up and brought it home because I knew it worked good because he used to cook on it for us all the time. My pappy, or pappy we called him. My mother-in-law and father-in-law both gone on now. Not far from around here. If you don't want to give that up, just say that. We can do that. We got that fire ring right there, and you can sit out here in the swing. Now I ain't against it. You want to come out here, sit down, and have yourself an adult beverage? Just help yourself. Oh, your city. Well, it's like me. I'm 5.5 miles out of town. I'm out here in the country. We almost far enough back here to got a pipe sunlight to us. Oh no, we don't want to do that. Trying to see if I can get them things on my screen. Nope. Got to. Oh, there we go. I live that a little better now. I'll tell you where I'm at because I got a business, so I ain't trying to hide it. I'm in a little place called, they call it Peachtree. We are just outside of Murphy, North Carolina. We are here on Upper Peachtree Road. I can't be like the rest of the YouTubers because I have a business, so I can't try to hide my addresses. Yeah, right down there's a big open spot right to the side. I did it on I think I did released a video. I don't know if it came out yet or not. But we are working with some sponsors right now, and I have a few. I don't want to release too much yet because I got a lot to do with that. I'm not getting paid by them, but they are giving me some products. And in the eyes of YouTube and everybody else, that's considered getting paid. Because I'm trying to do about a 3,000, 4,000 watt system. So that I have a mini split, a refrigerator, day-to-day lights. The house is tiny, so it's going to have to be like you cook off a little hot plate or something like that. A little 2-burner hot plate or something. And that'll work. I can get power from the power company, but I'm kind of arguing with them. They got a line that runs across my property and I want it moved. Well, they tell me I got to pay for it. But North Carolina law says they can't deny me access or use of my property, which they are without power line running across it. and so be it. As long as they don't say nothing, I ain't gonna say nothing. So I'm just gonna go off solar so I don't have to pay for extra. Don't have to pay extra to have another meter. If I put in a second meter, they want me to pay a commercial rate, and I don't. That's not fair nor right to me. Yeah, technically we're a commercial business, but we're not a huge commercial business. You know, I'm not like one that needs three-phase power. I thought it was funny. Old boy kind of took a step back after he was trying to explain it to me, and I told him I did it for a living too. That's what was funny. Telling me about all the work it was going to take. I said, hey, I said I do it for a living too. Or did. I've been out of it now 2-3 years. I can tell you where it happened. I was working down in West Palm Beach. Come in, told the boss, look at my watch, told him I quit, and he said something. I said, I don't know, but I'll be home before the sun goes down. Because I don't like South Florida. There's too many people down there. I grew up north central Florida, where I grew up I grew up on an island, and now I live in an agriculture area there around Trenton, Florida. We got a lot of farmers, grow crops, run cattle, stuff like that. And that's the lovely thing about up here. A lot of the original North Carolina people you ever meet are just like the old Florida folks were 30, 40 years ago. You know, they were good neighbors. They helped everybody. You needed help, they come help you. Matter of fact, when I was cleaning up a tree, that's why I didn't film much of it. I had two neighbors that stopped, and I didn't want to ask them if I could film them because they were offering to help me, and I did not want to lose that help. But one of the neighbors is a farmer. He runs cattle around here. He lived down the road, down the other way, and he brought his tractor back for me, and we moved all the roundwood down to the station lane, we call it, the one we're going to take solar. And I picked all the limbs up, and we run them up there on the other side of the Destiny where we throw them off in the edge of the bushes. Because I'm not paying to take limbs to the landfill when they can lay up there into the rock and go back to the earth. Ain't hurt them. Ain't going to hurt nothing. It's just going to turn back into dirt when it rots down, and that pine will rot pretty quick. Did you actually get to step out and go do something while you was in Miami, or did you go through an airport? Woo, smelling good. Y'all check this out. Slow cooking them too. Cooking them at about 265. The great thing about dark meat too, you can't hardly dry it out unless you just leave it on there and let it rip. Trying to keep up with the chat, but I'm having a hard time. I've been to Miami quite a few times because back when I was younger, my dad was a van line driver. He moved people. And he put a lot of them in South Florida. I remember that. He worked for a company called Fogarty Van Lines. They're out of business now. And he ran the Chicago area a lot. We'd go into Chicago a lot and load people's stuff up. And they'd always come to Florida, and a lot of them like to go down on that East Coast too. I live over on the West Coast. Anybody familiar with Crystal River? We're about 45 miles north of there, up off of 19. Dev Cat, unless you like huge cities, you didn't miss much in Miami. The only good thing I can say about Miami is the Cuban food's off the chain. I got a brother-in-law who lives in the Keys. So we'll go down and visit him and spend a week or so down there, and we get to go get our belly full of Cuban. I love food, all kinds of food. One of my favorites is Greek or Mediterranean. I like Greek and I like Mediterranean too a lot. Well, you about as bad as we was the other day. We took the boat out. I like gonna go somewhere and I showered down on it in the water and it turned around and run hot. So that's why I got a boat. If anybody's seen that comment, that's what I'm doing, I'm fixing it. I got the water pump. I installed that in the foot. So Monday. Matter of fact, I'll give you the guy's name because I think they're going to treat me right. His name's Pro Marine here in Murphy, North Carolina. So he's going to get them bolts out for me. Got new ones ordered. They on the way. They should be showing up here shortly. And then when I get it back, we're going to go on the lake. I've had that boat up here 2 years, and that was the first time we put it in the water, and I'm ready to do me some fishing. I done got bit again. Only reason I brought it up here, when we're back in Florida, it's always winter, and we get cold there. So it's cold, and the wife don't want to go out in the boat when it's cold. I like it because you can go red fishing. I like to eat redfish, red drum, or we call them redfish, but a lot of people know them as red drum. But we all love seafood. My wife, myself. All right, y'all. Everybody's hanging in. Thank you. Just trying to build some time, watch time. All y'all that come from what you doing with us. Y'all see it when you went up there to Ohio? Up there to what the hell's headquarters? All right, y'all, let's go get us something to drink right quick. So I can see where I'm going. They're gonna give me a bottle of water. See, we even got the fridge. Better yet. Oh, I gotta turn that down a little bit. Instead, I'm having one of my wife's diet Sprites. And I don't like them neither. But I don't feel like walking in the house. Oh, chicken thighs are going. That's a Blackstone right there. I gotta do a little more work here. I'm gonna build me a little deck to set them on. See our little things we put up? That video came out a little while back. I did that all the way around. The one on the back side though, I got it down so my guests, if they're in the Trevor, they can't look in and see us. Yeah, I caught one of his live when he was coming through the airport. I'm gonna tell y'all something about that man. He's a fine man. He's the one that kind of pushed me to get back into YouTube. I had a channel since 2009. I just never posted nothing. And he's the one that taught me, you ought to do it. I said, dude, I don't know what I'm doing. He said, just act natural. It'll work. And it has. I'm not rocketed up there like he has, but I'm climbing slowly but surely. I get a few subscribers every day and I lose a few here and there. And he told me, because I said something about it, he said, don't worry about that, that's going to happen. I said, okay. And I might have to make a trip to the house anyway. I forgot to bring my little stainless pan I like. I got a little stainless pan. I guess it's like a little chafing dish or something. Got a little lid on it. Pretty nice little pan. I love it. Just right, cooking on the grill. You put your meat, like steaks or something, put them in there, let them rest, and just cover them. Go slide them in the microwave or whatever. Yeah, thanks, Tina Honeydew. I appreciate you coming over from Travis. He's the one that helped me out. That's why I said he's a fine man. I owe him. That's why when y'all see the video where I snuck into Tube Town, I'll give it up now. I told him at the end, I said, hey, come do me a favor. He said, well, I said, come grab me up and throw me out the gate. That's why that little short come out. I think that thing's turned viral almost for me. Yeah, he's just a good down-to-earth man. Just out of Otter Creek drama. I'm kind of glad I'm away from it. Thanks. You love that video? Thanks. I thought it was funny. That's what I was trying to do, was be funny. I just was having fun with it. That's what he told me. He said, dude, just do it and have fun. That's what I did. So that's why y'all see I do a lot of split stuff. We're here about usually 6, 8 months, give or take. This year we're leaving a little early because we're going to go spend Thanksgiving at her daughter's. And she lives up in the Panhandle of Florida. So we're shutting down at her. Usually we don't shut down until about the end of November, but this year we're going to have them blocked up by November 15th. And we're going home. But I call both places home. Excuse me. I call here home when I'm here, and I call home down there when I'm down there. All right, we down to one, y'all. Guess I might have to get off here. Everybody's gone. Hey, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little while. I really appreciate it. I know I was just rambling. But y'all come and talk, and I'll be more than happy to say whatever you want to say. You know, we'll have a chat, conversation. It is wonderful to spend time with family. I love my daughter and love my son. Although they're my stepchildren, I think of them as mine. Because she almost thinks of me as her dad. You come after me and she's coming after you. Oh, we got two again. Okay, we'll stick out. Yeah, we're just hanging out, working around here. This has been a dream of my life, my wife's for a while, and I'm glad it's coming to fruition for her. We've done a lot of things around here over the years. That was the great thing about our little business. Elijah, man, what's that comment all about, my friend? Why are you telling her to grow up? Don't come in my lives and be mean. Thank you. Took us a lot of years to do that. Here, let your wife be flip some more chicken again. Elijah, man, it's seasoned just like I want it. No, I'm not down in the swamp. I'm actually on the side of a mountain, cuz. No, that's a coffee rub we like to put on there, dude. Nope, seasoned perfect. Seasoned just like I want it. And then coming on that pellet grill, gets a little smoke flavor. Dude, off the chain. You asking the wrong cat about them things, dude. I don't cook like that. I just cook on the grill. I do a little bit in the house once in a while when I feel like it. I don't make a lot of fancy dishes. I like simple dishes. I don't have no gram marsala. Don't even know what it is, so I don't have none. I know I don't have none around here. But it's got salt, pepper, actually seasoned salt, pepper, and coffee rub. We put that coffee rub on them chicken wings. Dude, it makes them chicken wings off the chain too. Because used to that was the only chicken I ever ate. I like the chicken wings because I could get hot wings and that was it. Oh. Well, Elijah, man, tell me what gram masala is. Gram masala. Although I do have one up where I become Chef James. I've cooked some chicken stuff before. I cooked inside. I like to do a lot of pork. Some beef. Do like Boston butts and stuff, you know. Cook them, so you can shred them, make sandwiches out of them. That's good. Tina, honey, do you didn't let that man run you out there, did you? Yeah, coffee rub. I don't know if you have a save a lot. That's where we get it at. It's a little, called it coffee rub. It's just, it comes in a bottle about yay big. Probably about yay big around, like seasoning. It's got coffee, paprika, some other things in it. It's pretty good. Makes a good flavor. Still trying to figure out who this Elijah man is. That's what I'm asking you. I don't have the recipe. Like I said, we just like to use that coffee rub. I tell you what, Tina Honey, do. When I walk back in to get that thing, I'll get that bottle and let you have a look at it. What live you looking for, brother? This ain't the wrong live. This is my live. Who you looking for? Yeah, I think it is the wrong live there, Elijah, man. Cause I don't, I don't regularly do cooking. Well, I do some cooking on here, but not like that. Mine's just basic, simple dishes. Cause the one short that I did was where we went to they called it a pie social at a Baptist church we attend up here. I didn't want to be judged. So my wife made something like an Oreo pie, and I made a quiche. First time. Judges went nuts. They asked me what all I did to us. I told them, I said, y'all gonna die laughing. I said, pie crust was store bought. Thought I put a lot of butter in it, so no, I put a lot of fine shredded cheese in them eggs, some green onions, a little bit of ham. They all loved it. First time I ever tried it too. Blew my socks off. It was pretty good. I ain't crazy about the Oreo, but it was pretty good. But that quiche, I didn't even get to try. They had it devoured so I could get a piece of it. So I figured next time, when we get my son or daughter, one of them up here, we get some of our friends that are hanging out with us, come spend the weekend or week with us. I'll make us one, throw it in the oven. Takes a whole about, I guess altogether maybe 45 minutes to make the whole thing. Here, let's go up here. I'll go get that. Yep, come on. We're gonna go toward the house. There's Old Glory. Pear tree, we just planted that this year. That tree survived. There's the one that got taken out. That one's still good. Put that cable up like that. My wife found that out from one of her friends right here. Keeps the squirrel from raiding her bird feeders. What we gonna do a video on? Tina honeydew. If everything's kind of out of whack, I'm sorry. All right, my wife don't like to be on camera, so you're gonna have to look at me. Oh, you're all right. I'm just trying not to show you. Okay, we got our little pan. Let's eat back out here. Here, Tina honeydew, let me get out here back to our little table. And I'll show you that bottle. But that wonderful stuff. Let me flip the other around, 'cause I like to use y'all for a thing too. I can see where I'm going better. I will show you something right quick, Tina honeydew. Look at this. Oh, cooking? I've done a cooking video. I did it one time. It went over pretty good. I do like to cook. That's a new hobby I've learned. First grapes we had on that, and this bush had been here probably, Lord, 4 or 5 years. They look right. We tried one the other day. They sour, so we had to wait. See, that's my little favorite pan for cooking. Matter of fact, we're about ready to cook them up. And here's that. See, a place called Save-A-Lot. Markham Gourmet Robust Coffee Seasoning Rub. Perfect with beef, pork, poultry, and seafood. A rich, bold coffee infused blend. Them are Concord grapes. We just bought them up here at one of the local big box stores. I think it was Lowe's or Home Depot, one of them. Probably another 5-10 minutes and they're gonna be coming off that bad, Daddy. All right, I got 4 faithful ones hanging in. Appreciate it, everybody. Here, let's do a walk right quick. I want y'all to see down here to Trevor. Show y'all how bad the water got the other night. Hey, Tina honeydew, if not, ask them to order it. I got them to order it for ours at home. They ordered it for us. When we go back to Florida, they got it. Let's walk over here to Trevor, y'all. I want to see something anyway. I ain't got to see it firsthand now that I can get out here and look at it. We're going to lose a lot of that, y'all. A lot. I can tell by looking at it. That I did not clean none of that, and that was all really overgrowth. That's how bad that water was. I think that water come through and pulled it all out. But this is the Trevor. I'll show you why it's so special. This is why we like it. And Trevor's our oldest grandson, by the way, if y'all want to know. I know the view's got to be blocked. You had to have some kind of pickets, and that's what my wife decided she wanted. But it's nice to sit here and just listen to the water flow. All right, we got to go back to cooking. We got to get ready to wrap that up. Believe it or not, that's for tomorrow's lunch. We used to go out to eat every Sunday, and we finally learned it costs too much to do that all the time. When these grow up, they'll be nice. They'll block you from out. That's why I did that one like that. It's so you can't see in there when you're sitting up there. Now, granted, if we have some guests that ask to use it, and I think they'd take care of it, I'd let them use it. But they more than welcome, as long as I'm around here, but they more than welcome to come down and enjoy all this area. Using my grills might be a little bit of a different thing. Well, we're down 3. Here, let's show you how bad that water was. It was amazing. See all that debris? And we mowed since then. But somewhere, right about here where I'm standing, there was a line of debris where the creek, I guess, come up in the low spot, come across the yard, went back down in the low spot. But hey, it didn't flood nothing. I'm thankful for that. My cabin sits up on the hill a little bit, that's why I did that. Plus, when you build around here, the creeks, you got to pay attention to them. You really got to go do your research too. If they're designated a trout stream, you got to be so many feet off of them. Well, that one wasn't designated a trout stream. Oh, hello, spider. But I put it to the distance it needed to be, just in case we had to. In case they ever designated a trout stream. I've never seen no trout in it. I've seen one caught out of it. I didn't catch it. All right. Oh, y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Look at this. That's one of the biggest popular trees I have ever seen. It'd take 2 grown men at least to reach around it. And they'll probably have a hard time doing it. Let me let you look up in it. Y'all ready? Here we go. It's up there. I don't know how tall it is, but it's up there and it's big. Throws a nice shade right here where we're at under our little gazebo. This is our hangout area. Come sit out here, you can have a meal. Last year we've been having Thanksgiving up here for quite a few years. So like the day before Thanksgiving or the day after, we'd all gather around here, we'd have a fire, cook something, roast marshmallows. You know, we have all the grandbabies, all the children. Fun that way. Well, I've had a good day. I got a lot accomplished. We'll squeeze us alive out. No Tina honeydew. Yeah, I'm very blessed, but God is good. Because I'll tell y'all something right quick. I'll let y'all in. I wasn't a God-fearing man for a long time. My life went down the tubes. Somebody introduced me to Jesus and I started following him. My life got 100% better. I've had doors open that I never thought would open for me. I'm not afraid to profess Jesus. I'm not no crazy, what do you want to call it, religious person, but I do believe in Jesus and I do go to church. And I try to live the best I can by what the Bible says to do. That's why when I married me a good godly woman. That's one thing that helped me out a lot, y'all. Did God give me a godly woman? All right, one more trip. We gotta go find some barbecue sauce. I'm gonna put a little barbecue on it. I used to do some things that weren't good. And like I said, I started following Christ. Life got 100% better. I recommend it to anybody. You having troubles? Go to Jesus. He'll take care of all of them. Because do remember, He is the author and finisher of our faith. Gotta go get a key. Dang it. She must have locked it on me. Back in the house. No, I'm on live. Huh? Yeah, I'm doing a live. Let's do it. And we gotta get us a key. I must have a truck locked or something. I can't get in it. I won't tailgate one open. And I got a key. Kind of funny. She's sitting there watching YouTube. That's right, Tina Honeydew. That's the only way. This is my wife Sam's haul from the other day. We got to get that out and put it up. That'll probably be tomorrow. But I'm trying to get to the barbecue sauce. I want one of these. I like regular barbecue. My wife likes honey. See, I like to do mine like this. I get mine pretty much cooked and I just come back and glaze them with a little bit of, I don't like heavy barbecue. I like a little bit. Just glaze them kind of. Makes them off the chain. Is she watching me? No, because it's my account. She watches it through. If I watch it in my account, I don't get the views. It don't count like that. I've learned that a long time ago from YouTube. Sit you down for a minute. I gotta have my hands. No, but my daughter watches me. Y'all want a good one? I won't tell you which grandson, but one of my grandsons told his mom the other day. He was proud of his Papa James. And she asked him why. He told her for following it. He was proud of me for following my dream. Told my wife she was going to tell me. I said, that's kind of funny. I said, I always did have a dream when I was a little guy. I wanted to be famous. I always did want to be famous. Boy, let me tell y'all something. Y'all better be glad y'all ain't here trying this chicken. Y'all's tongue could probably beat your brains out. Yeah, let's see what I'm doing. I got the hand free now. Oh! See, I don't do them heavy. I just like a little glaze, just a little taste is what I like. I know a lot of people like to pick it up and have it running down their arm, but I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not that guy. All right, let's give that a few minutes. Do they make any other barbecue sauce? I do like Kraft. Kraft's pretty good. But that Baby Ray's is good too. Sorry, I gotta get my hair flipped back. Wife wanted me to grow my hair out longer. I like buzz cuts, I ain't gonna lie. Keeps me cooler. She wanted me to grow it out because I don't have to work like I normally do. But still, I sweat so bad it ain't funny. All right, I got 3 of y'all hanging in there. I appreciate it, everybody. I really do. Every little bit helps. Hey, tell your friends, tell your family. Tell them come on over and subscribe. They might like it. See an old crazy redneck. Whatever you gonna call me. Well, I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. At an hour, I think I'm gonna drop off because that right there will be done. And we'll be taking it in the house. We're gonna eat a couple of them tonight for dinner, and the rest of them's for lunch tomorrow. But sit, can't say that. I got a friend coming over. You talking about getting the good stuff? There's only certain things I'll cheap out on. Barbecue sauce is not one of them. Coffee's not another one. Coffee creamer's another one. Like coffee made creamer. I like Folgers coffee. My wife likes Dunkin' coffee. If it ain't y'all see what I'm doing. Here I am, got y'all flagging around there. Although y'all might not want to see this. Y'all might start drooling on me. Hey, I missed one. Beat that. All right, we're down to 1, y'all. I'm going to be leaving. Here. Whoever that one person is must be my other phone that I use to help run through the chat. But I didn't do it much today because I'm trying to cook. All right, y'all. Give that a few more minutes. Hey y'all, we appreciate it. We appreciate you taking time out of your schedule to spend time with us to watch this video or to watch this live. I really appreciate it, y'all. Thank y'all. And I appreciate everybody watching. I hope we get new subscribers. Please tell your family and friends. We appreciate it. And anyway, y'all, peace out. God bless.